Has only dragon cards in it. Splash.
No splash?
No splash at all.
That's crazy. And welcome back, everybody. We got a Kimpire member.
You cut out a bit. All right. Anyway, I don't know why. Like the standards for this stream have never been that high. Oh, this deck is Unisplash. Okay, cool. So this deck does have a splash. It has a unicorn splash. Your fire probably means feast or famine, and wow, look at Aneil with the disrespect. Mitsu backers, but playing crab. Oof.
Dirty.
Dirty, dirty. And that takes some guts.
I extended my push to talk delay a little bit, so hopefully I don't cut out as much.
I don't know if I love it, but I definitely I'm not surprised by it.
Not from bottom crab, anyway.
Not from bottom crab. It's true. There are dragon cards in the deck. There are Let Goes and Tattooed Wanderers.
Looks like everybody's doing the sideways deck action here. I don't know how I feel about it. It's a little controversial.
I think that's what Christian does.
That's why it's controversial.
It's true. That actually does not absolve it of its sins. And I don't know if Antonio's on Discord. I assume that he probably is, because this deck sometimes do sideways, to be perfectly honest.
Never
Wait,
do
okay,
it.
shoot. Why does it traumatize you? Did something happen?
Because
This
it's
is a safe
wrong.
space.
Show us where it touched you, shoot. On the doll.
Why do you do it? Cool kids only. Yeah, this is High House as. I like that on the stream we've been talking about the important things. Wait, is that
like
Taoist
plastic
Adept?
bags for your deck. Apologies. What was that question, Arash?
Well, I'm wondering what this other card is. I think that it might be Taoist Adept, who is pretty useless as a 1/1. He has a duel that if the winner of the duel puts a fate on the ring, may put a fate on the ring.
That sounds, OP, please nerf.
Oh, that's a Smith. Okay. Alright, Swordsmith is a lot less banana. Okay. I can agree with that choice for sure.
Also, not a very commonly played card, though, right?
Swordsmith? No, Swordsmith.
No.
Everyone uses Swordsmith.
What is that that's still on row, other than the Alchemist?
Ichi
Right, that's new.
he came in pack 6. He's the dragon disguised. He's not bad. People run him just because he is disguised.
Gotcha. What are we looking at here? Is that defend the wall?
That looks like a Agasha Swordsmith and Initiate against, and this is he going water? Or is
It's
that void? That's void. Oof. Not great. I do like this play of using the void ring to like prevent yourself from being voided, especially because you see a keeper and he's keeper of earth.
sure,
So,
yeah.
but it's bad luck hitting defend the wall. Yeah, he definitely took it to deny the ring, and I think that's just a hard punish for doing the right thing. Um, because now he's just going to um
Oh, chasing the
wreck.
sun, huh?
Really? Ooh, and he paid for it. This is some jank. I like it. Is it the meme deck? Do you think that he's? Oh, but he's 3-0. Did he meme
Sometimes memes
four
are
people,
dream.
like three people? Oh my god.
Yeah,
Being
we're
completely
looking at
serious, I would become. He instantly assassinates so that he can't Ichi this.
sure. Yeah, it looks like there's four undefeated right now. Two are dragon, one lion, one crab.
Again, confirmed OP.
Please nerf dragon.
Nerf. Aneil just does an easy way of the crab here. Getting rid of the Agasha Swordsmith.
Goes earth for the
Pretty rough.
keeper.
He's probably gonna attack, I would assume, water here, and just to get two attacks, or he could just attack Earth and get the keeper, Earth keeper. Yeah, this is so sad. I really want this Seeker Fire HHOL deck. Um, right? So OP that we can play Chasing the Sun and still win.
Is that a void fist?
Um, that's a Void Fist.
Yeah, I mean, before that cheeky chasing the sun play, I was gonna say, we were harping on Scorpion earlier, but Crab also can just feel so oppressive to play against when you get punished for making the right move, like that.
Yeah. Does is that another Assassinate in his hand? I didn't realize that he played more than one Assassinate. I thought he only played one X. Yeah, I mean this game is kind of done. But
Is that resto?
oh, that was upholding that he hit. It looks like Antonia, sorry, is just going to attack. Oh wow, these are two really good hits for Aneil. He hit upholding and then resto. So now he's just gonna be feel free to farm, and he denied Seeker Fate. Um, damn.
Yeah, it looks like Antonio's using some kind of counter for honor, right? So it's a little hard to read.
Yeah. I think that I don't think that it's fully done. I just think that Aneil had a really strong start for sure. Um, he's up fate. He's gonna be up cards. He's gonna be up board.
Yeah, and anytime you have a dead turn like that against Crab, you're really just setting yourself up for more pain down the road, right?
Yeah, I think so too. But it's certainly not over. I'll be as much as I like Aneil. I'll be very happy if this Seeker of Fire HHOL deck won. He definitely has another assassinate in hand. I didn't realize that Aneil was running 2x assassinate. The latest list that I saw had only one.
All right, and
This is going to be a massive
how's he
turn.
serve?
Labs yet. So nothing he has is going to be that big. Um, that's good. Okay, well now he has a couple of labs in the discard. At least one lab in the discard.
Looks like a let go in hand. Another assassinate, correct?
Yeah, and I think someone, Dark Black said he had another Way of the Crab as well.
Really committing to not getting that passing fate. Rebuilding the dynasty.
Yeah, that's a little weird. I guess it's not that weird.
Yeah, this is just getting rough.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, makes sense. That's smart.
Will's the real MVP of this commentary.
And when he looked at his dynasty, there was another CUNY lab in there, so he should be getting 2x CUNY labs. Well, all right then.
Yeah, maybe, Christian, maybe. It's the sideways decks that did it.
It's a sideways deck, but they're both doing sideways deck, so they're equal in this journey.
Right, but I'd argue Anil's bringing the big sideways deck energy.
Energy, yeah, yeah, yeah. I like that. That's definitely true here. Yeah, it's not done. It's just he's just this is a huge turn.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, right? No one has any province breaks. No one's in danger of
Oh,
honoring out. It'll be, it'll still be a game for a little
and
while. It's just a matter of.
Did Aneil bid 2 there, or did he bid 5? 5, because there was no honor total change.
This game doesn't feel good to watch.
Oh, I thought that was 2 as well, but then why didn't his Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, he needs to build up some honor. Well, why did he just weigh the crab here without even bothering with the assassination?
And he's not going for the farm.
I think he's going for the break actually. But he has this assassination in hand. He just hasn't used it.
Yeah, I mean, you just got to try to hang on for a turn, I think.
I mean, he has a good fate. He has 4 fate going into this next round. If he can survive a couple rounds, he can rebuild his board for sure. It's a good play. That basically ensures that he's not going to break this.
I really got to protest Texas not having big dice.
Yeah, big dice would make this a lot easier. Although right now I think that it's 4-4. No, yeah, 4-4 because Aneil has the political favor. Oh
Yeah,
no, but
that
he
sounds
also has
right.
a CUNY lab. No, he has a
Also
CUNY
five
lab, so
four.
it's 5. It's 5-4. Yeah. This is gonna get really fun with all the CUNY labs and the lack of big dice.
I thought things were big in Texas.
I thought so too, but this has been a big disappointment in terms of big things in Texas. The table is bigger.
Yeah, that could be it.
Yeah, you're right. We could just be looking at a world where everything is big and thus normal sized in comparison to itself. Will bringing up a very important point. It's all about perspective.
The other theory I have to go with is everything else is bigger in Texas to compensate for their small dice.
Yeah, that's true. Right. Right. It's just embarrassing.
I don't even want to think about trying to play a card game wearing Hulk hands.
Looks like he just passed his conflict, although he sort of indicated he hit pilgrimage, Mike. That's why he didn't trigger firing. A conflict, but he didn't. He wasn't able to trigger it. Gonna go Earth here. He's gonna sack this keeper so that he can get it for a card, and so he can get it back. Although there's kind of awkward timing there because you have to sack the keeper before you break resto, I guess.
That's right, Will. I hate Hulks.
And he'll just sort of like playing out his hand here. Yeah, I think it's kind of. I think that it's a little odd as well. Um, I would agree. But though, well, he needs to break 3 anyway, so he needs to break either UA or resto, and he has a lot of card draw on the board, so it's probably fine.
Did Antonio just try to covert or disguised into a conflict?
Well, he's just disguising Ichi so that he has Ichi around.
Right.
Gonna break. So he just wants to have Ichi to use.
Do the funeral pyre.
Yeah, to get the keeper into the
Ooh,
discard.
way of the crab too. Did he already play one this turn?
Play one this turn, yeah.
Okay.
It's a little weird here to it's a little awkward to draw a card just to should have paid 1,
It looks like he
right?
might be getting rid of assassination and a let go.
A dozu serve. He did have forfeit, but he bought something else as well.
I mean, I don't think it would be the worst to ditch of those who serve here. You're sitting on one fate, so you're going to be going into next turn with 8. I don't think you're going to be able to buy very much of your board.
This guy should only cost them 1 though, because tranquil is 3 fate. Paid 3 for Ichi. That's okay. I'll tell Sar.
Where's Christian when you need him, you know?
Unless this is not the tranquil philosopher, but I think that it is. I think it was. It definitely is tranquil. Yeah, dragon tax. That's funny. All right, are we going to see Chasing the Sun and a 10 card multi-break turn?
Well, he's definitely going to need to use some cards hitting Shameful.
That's true.
Does this meme deck run 3 chasing?
I hope so. I really do. He's already used one. Um, already used one. I hope we get to see a Way of the Dragon, Chasing the Suns.
Sick quote, Dirty.
Oh. Well, not gonna lie, this is disappointing.
I mean, we all live for the day when we can experience a meme.
So Aneil has only broken Resto, and Antonia has not broken anything. I know that Aneil has a Tessin in his hand, but he chooses not to play it. Just waiting for another turn, I guess. Oh wait, no, he already did a 2 attack, so it doesn't matter. He can't even. You're right. We should have had the honor deck. Well, the honor deck lost to this deck. Lost to the Seeker of Fire Dragon deck. Man, that is the game we should have streamed. Seeker of Air honor running Phoenix versus Seeker of Fire chasing the sun dragon. To sack the keeper. Wow. Before you break I can only imagine that round. And it is glorious.
Perhaps it lives better in our imaginations.
That's
than,
right, Will.
I hate Hulk. In reality, though, you know.
Maybe. You're probably right. And he'll just sort of like playing out his hand here.
Okay, we have a Way of the Crab there.
Yeah, I think it's
and
kind
that's
of.
Yukuni
I think
who
that
just
it's a
came
little
out,
odd
correct?
as well. Is he? Did he just wear the card right now? No, he has. Oh, he's doing it right now. Okay. Oof.
Yeah, he did.
I guess. Just getting wrecked by these Way of the Crabs.
That's right, Will. I hate Hulk.
And he'll just sort of like playing.
I'm so used to seeing the full art Yukuni that it
Yeah, I
didn't
think it's kind of.
recognize the
I
regular
think
one.
that it's a little odd as well. Okay, seems like Sar caught it and is giving him the 2 fate. Resto, I guess. Thank you, chat.
That's right, Will. I hate Hulk.
What's up, Will? And he'll just sort of like playing out his hand here. Yeah, I think it's kind
let
of.
me
I think that
let
it's
me
a little
check.
odd as
Are you
well.
getting an echo, Will?
I would have to sack the keeper before you break Resto, I guess.
That's right, Will. I hate Hulk.
How high do you think that this Funeral Pyre province can get? Is it just gonna get? Is it just gonna be 4 cards stacked together? If so, how many of those do we think? I think it's kind of. Will be CUNY Labs? As well.
Um,
At least 2 of them will be, right? I would have to sack the keeper before you break Resto, I guess. No, it physically can't end this round.
That's right, Will.
Because he only has 1 break. So it'll take at least another round. And he'll just sort of like playing out his hand here. Yeah, I think it's kind of. I think that it's a little odd as well. Bidding 1. I would have to sack the keeper before you break Resto, I guess.
That's Aneil right, did those who serve this round.
Oh, Travis, then the audio is being really weird. Other people experiencing this? Aneil just sort of like playing out his hand
Okay.
here. Yeah, I think it's kind of. I think that it's a little odd
So
as well.
Darren, I don't think that
Um,
he is
I would to sack the keeper
buying the envoy just
before
because
you
he wants
break
to
list, though.
rebuild onto the envoy.
I
So you
guess.
need a character on the province so that you can rebuild the character off
That's
of it.
right, Will. I hate Hulks.
Oh, okay.
Aneil just sort of like playing out his hand here. Yeah, I think it's kind of. I think that it's a little odd as well. I would have to sack the keeper before you break.
The call and come back.
Let me try to drop off the call and come back real quick. Yeah.
Oh, it also might be that Sig is watching it in the background with sound on.
No, I haven't muted.
Okay. Okay. Never mind. That was SAR's fault. Is it better now?
I mean, I do hate Hulks, though.
Yes.
So if Czar wanted to just help me make that really clear, I appreciate it.
What did he just put down? Is that a well, does not matter. The Seal of the Dragon. Okay.
Is that a Hot Topic shirt?
I think that is a Hot Topic shirt. Still going deep on the why do you hate the Hulk thing.
Sure. When it comes to people I like to associate with, I really, really admire consistency. Which is why I'm doing this stream with Arash. I mean, if you can count on someone to be an asshole, you know what you're getting.
That's true though. Gordy asking the hard questions here. Why do you know what a Hot Topic shirt looks like quickly? How are you able to identify that?
Look, I had goth friends in high school. Okay.
Oh, HHOL has not been activated yet.
That's right. It's the draft box. It might also just be a Kotei shirt, Grody, if they still do that.
There's no fade on any rings, Christian, so he can't even do that.
That's fair, Travis.
Now, this is gonna be a pretty quick game. For bottom crab, this Kravitz player is playing really well. Usually, bottom crab does not play to this caliber, but this one is actually really making it work.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. I,
H-
I don't think anybody was expecting much from Bottom Crab coming into this.
no one definitely was expecting much from a bottom crab, but despite that, he's really putting some work in here.
You got to admire the moxie, like a relatively unknown player coming in playing a clan that's not doing so hot right now. Really just
Yeah,
turning it up on stream.
giving up. That's what I really respect about this bottom crab player.
Oh, he's just gonna go Earth. I assume that he's just gonna go into the middle province. Yeah, my secret fate. Oh shit, sorry.
I'm just gonna refresh that conflict deck here with the scavenger. That makes it 3 breaks, right?
Oh right, he just hit feast or famine. Yeah, he did miss secret fate. Yeah, that's 3 breaks. So next turn he's gonna be on stronghold. No, well, you gotta talk about something, Darren. I
Yeah, I know you haven't podcasted in a while, Darren, so you might not be familiar, but banter is really key. So we're just trying to keep things alive.
God knows you guys aren't giving us anything to talk about. So our own. Will is actually completely correct here. I don't have any original content of my own. No, I think that he's already played 3 Way of the Crabs, unless he just pulled another Way of the Crab.
I mean, he did just shuffle them all back in.
But you draw before you do that, right?
Oh, he has one in hand still. I just saw it.
This Yukini is super dead. Yeah, this is a 5 round Kotei, so after this there'll be another round.
That's just so punishing, right? I mean, 3 turns, 3 Way of the Crabs.
Ugh, amazing. Would you concede at this point? I probably would.
Yeah, I might.
The crab into a second. Those who serve. This is not to call it for anybody, but but I think that Aneil at least has 1 lab. He might have 2 labs right now. Is those who serve number 3? I thought he discarded one. Right, well, you can have the credit on this one. You did it. You called it. Very proud of you.
I'm really glad Will's on this stream.
Well, this Mitsu is not going to be able to um defend all that well, since the student anatomies is going to blank him, which means that the void fist that he has in his discard pile is
And we just
not
saw a
gonna matter.
hard purchase of a keeper initiate.
I mean, a keeper is like what, a 2/2 with that's not awful. 2/2 for one. Did he just buy both of his keepers?
Oh, is it 3 CUNY labs?
Is it 3 CUNY labs? I thought it was one
Well,
CUNY lab.
Forge is gonna fish for one, right?
At one.
Looks like he only has like 10 dynasty cards.
He has 1 lab. Is in the. There's another lab in the.
Looks like he just
Um.
failed to find a holding.
Oh, I don't think that it matters.
And then we have Mitsu blanked, as you called it.
Oh, Christian, there's 1 lab that's face down in one of his provinces.
F2F, Will, is that the hip new slang?
Be able to survive. He has a way of the defend your honor in his hand, so he can probably.
I think we can call it now that they shook hands, unless they're Canadian.
Have a good conflict. Right, yeah, so there's 30 minutes remaining. Um, yeah, this was a conflict shake. Oh, Eric, you missed it. In the previous game, they shook hands, but I think it was only because they had a really intense conflict. It looked like they were conceding.
Yeah, so we called the game and then they kept playing.
Then they continued playing.
I'd say the conflict shake and an amazing performance by Bottom Crab are probably the highlights so far. Yeah.
Yeah, conflict shake is something that I'm going to start doing on stream. That is a really difficult matchup for Dragon. Um, Canadian shake. Um, it is a really difficult, especially like you just need to go really fast against that deck, I guess. Um, as Dragon.
Yeah, so you're trying to. I mean, standard Dragon's probably trying to see Neat and Master first turn in that matchup, right? I don't know if Antonio even had that in his deck.
You might want to, yeah. I mean, you should probably in that case bring some lotion, so because otherwise, I think your hand will be dry after all of that shaking. Right. So
Then you want a little moisture on your hand to pick up the optimal amount of germs.
yeah, I think that's just fair, and it's being courteous to your opponent.
Yeah, so we look. It looks like Chris is undefeated currently. Um,
Yeah, the lion guy. We saw
yeah,
him on
and
stream, right? He's playing Chaley right now.
he's the one. Yeah, he beat Chaley. Is what it looks like.
Wait,
Um,
really?
yeah, he's
Okay,
the one who squeaked out that win against Phoenix, where it didn't look like he was going to be able to.
that's right. And I think that he's going to be playing. I really. So he's going to be playing Aneil. Then maybe Hunter is going to have to play this High House deck. Oh,
Bob,
Aneil won. Aneil won very decidedly. It was not a contest in the slightest. So Tower versus Kravitz round 5 for undefeated. And yeah, I agree. The Tower line deck actually has a really good shot against um, Kravitz because they have enough low drops to protect the tower, and they also have a lot of conflict characters. So it's hard to get like a really yeah have a lot of ways of protecting against Way of the Crab. And Anil's no longer running in defensive Rokugan, so it's really hard to defend against something quite that big. Um, yeah, John. The other sad thing is that it looks like. Well, actually, I guess it's not that sad, but I think that it means that Hunter is going to have to play against the other dragon, so only one of them will naturally make the cut. But I think the way that the yeah, so he has 2 assassinations and 3 way the crab, so that probably helps a lot. Um, that definitely helps a lot.
yeah, wasn't that the LVO final as well? Lion versus Kravitz.
That was Neil has Neil plays against has played that a lot, and he says that it's about 50-50. of when you're both equal skill.
Sure. So, who are we going to get on stream next round? I mean, I think a lot of the top matchups are going to be people we've already seen, right?
I kind of want to get this honor runner in. If he gets another win, that would be sweet.
What is the honor runners? That's
Honor
not
run.
Alex Long.
Say that again.
Who is the honor runner? It's not Alex Long, right?
Oh, it's the other guy. Um, it's
Nigel?
D-Bat.
Oh no, D-Bet, you're right. Yeah.
What is Antonio? The way that it was spelled on the thing was Antonia, and I was unsure. But on Lotus Pavilion, it says it is Antonio. He won this honor running guy won off of won one of his games with all or nothing and a display of power to get to 25 honor.
That's insane. I mean, I can't even imagine running an honor running Phoenix deck without greater understanding.
Tried that for a while, didn't you?
I tried it for 2 games. I'm not
Felt
proud.
longer than 2 games.
It was 3 games max.
Slowly, this number is creeping up. By the end of this stream, it'll be the true number
Three's where the buck
of
stops,
games
friend.
that you played. What was it? It was like 3 greater understanding, 3 seeker of enlightenment.
I think it was only 2 greater understanding, but yeah, something like that. Yeah, Christian, ban all or nothing, please.
So it's all and nothing.
It is all and nothing, I think.
Christian, please get it right.
Yeah, we expect more from you, Christian. Really disappointed.
Okay, it seems like most of the games are finished. There's a lot of Lion players that have gotten 0 wins.
I mean, I think, I mean, given that it's a pretty small Kotei, that seems a little weird, but at the same time, I think you do always get kind of people coming to Koteis, they get a little nervous about their deck and they just kind of go with what they perceive to be the best one, maybe without putting a lot of
Yeah,
practice into it.
usually require a lot of um this to get right. Already also is correct that even though there's like a decidedly best lion deck, a lot of lions are playing their own thing.
Yeah, you saw that for Unicorn for a long time.
The ones who wanted to solve the meta that was already solved. Yes, all or nothing definitely better than Toshimoko. Confirmed.
Still last place grab for sure.
do you have for lunch?